Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2024 for REMBE Pro Cycling Career Mode. As always, brought to you by REMBE Pro Cycling. So, last time we left off in the middle of the Giro d'Italia 2027 and we're still in contention for the podium and the top 5 in GC. 4th in GC with Marco Brenner, 142 behind Isaac Del Toro, and 2 positions behind him in 6th Georg Steinhauser, 326 down. In our current situation, especially with the riders behind Steinhauser being 2+ minutes behind, I'm feeling pretty great about the top 5 in GC, but I kind of want to try to get a podium. So I think I'm willing to do some all or nothing moves with one of my 2 GC riders. Anyway, we're starting today with stage 12, which is set to be a hill stage, and the favorites list shouts punchers and GC riders, but looking at the parkour, I kind of see a versatile sprint stage. Now, I would like to get in the breakaway on the stage, but Herzog and Ballerstedt, my 2 candidates, are so far behind in the peloton, so I've got Julian Bores trying to control the attacks for a little bit so that whenever they get to the front, Herzog and Ballerstedt, I can actually start attacking. There we go, at the front. Do I send Bores as well? I think I do. There we go, 3-man attack towards the breakaway. And let's work together in this group now on 85. Mostly Bores on 90, I would say. The other 2 can sit up. Gap to the peloton is 49 seconds. 3 riders in the break. So I decided to try something. I tried to get Behrens and Steinhauser to bridge towards the breakaway because imagine if I can get Steinhauser in the breakaway and gain time back in GC. That would be amazing. And honestly, I think UAE is spacing a little bit, but it's not an excruciating tempo. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. Behrens is dropping. Steinhauser is going to bridge it, but he's going to have barely any energy left once he closes it down. So not exactly the move I was hoping for, but at least we made it to the breakaway. In hindsight, I'm not sure sending Steinhauser with this breakaway was a very smart idea because I think it literally destroyed the chances of this breakaway of winning the stage. Because, well, quite a few teams are not happy with me being up there. Oh, Sepp Kuss withdrew? Oh my god, he's out of the race. Marco, Georg, I've got some fantastic news. We're now 3rd and 5th in GC. So, 55 kilometers to go, still 3 riders from REMBE in this 14-man breakaway. Bores is gone in the peloton, but the gap is now 4 minutes and 24 seconds to the breakaway. So, with 50k left, there's a possibility we can do this. Now, there's an intermediate sprint here, but I don't necessarily want to sprint for it, so I'm hoping I can just gradually move to the front with Steinhauser and take it for relatively free, and that's exactly what happened. So 3 seconds for Steinhauser, back in the wheel, and Ballerstedt can start working again. Oh god, drama in the peloton, big drama in the peloton. We are caught behind with Brenner. The peloton split in 4 parts, and we are stuck in the second part, so it's not super deadly, but I think the majority of the GC riders are stuck in the front echelon right there. So that is not likable. Come on, Wilkes. Get this man back to the front. We need to get Brenner up there. Now the GC group is pacing like crazy, but still 1 minute and 40 seconds behind this breakaway group. So Herzog can now start working on 85. Steinhauser can sit up and try and benefit from the situation. I just want to take time in GC. Like, I could win lots of stages in this Giro if I don't focus as much on GC, even in the last episode, but GC is just more important than a stage win. Brenner will have to do it himself right now. Get to the front, not on 99, but let's do relay 85. And actually, let's try and jump right now on this climb, straight to the front group. And that has worked. Nice. Let's try and move up now because I don't want to get caught behind again on this final hill. What's happening at the front? Steinhauser's been dropped. How? How has Steinhauser's been dropped? His only job was following. You had one thing to do. Oh my god. He had one thing to do, guys. One thing. And he's dropped. And of course, I can't pull Herzog back now. Now he has to try and win the stage. God fucking damn it, man. This is the worst case scenario. Come on, Herzog. People are going to try and attack. Van Moer is right there. Who is the best sprinter here? We've got 69 sprint. Vos with 69. Van Mechelen with 69. Conti 68, Romo, Caicedo, Masnada, Leknesund, Goossens, and Van Moer. Van Moer best sprinter. Should I just get to his wheel and sit on his wheel and sprint from his wheel, or should I try to attack? I don't actually know what to do here. Brenner's just desperately trying to hold on for dear life at the back, so that's what he can do. I'm going to try and get to someone's wheel here. Is there someone I can trust to not drop? Not necessarily. I am going to go with Arensman because he at least has a teammate, you know, so I'll follow him. Steinhauser can just keep going on 95. I'm going to focus on Herzog, come on. Try and get to the front. Don't spend red bar. I'm going to try and get to Leknessund's wheel now. Is that possible? Nope, let's do Van Mechelen's wheel. I don't want to spend all my energy doing this, but I do want to be in the wheel. In the wheel of Van Mechelen. That is perfect. Come on, come on, come on. Van Mechelen, no! Ah, I have to jump myself. Is that a good idea? I am doing it. I am doing it. I am doing it. Let's try and recover in the wheel right now. In the wheel of Van Moer. There we go. And I'm out of red bar. I'm out of red bar. Why can I not follow? Oh, this is done for. I hate everything. Steinhauser can sprint. Brenner can sprint. Everybody can sprint. We're losing this anyway. We are losing this anyway. Herzog. What? Oh. Herzog. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Herzog. Come on, 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 come on. No, it's gonna be second. Oh, I should have just kept going with my attack towards them. Maybe that would have worked. Steinhauser, he's gonna take some time on the others, I think, unless Laurence closes it down. I hate you, Laurence. I literally hate you. But oh, Brenner? What's Brenner doing up here? Hey, he wins the group sprint. No, Meus. What is Meus doing there, by the way? Anyway, we're in the GC group with Brenner, and up there we took some time with Steinhauser. We lost the stage with Herzog. Man, this was a stage. So, second on the stage, so a nice podium, but I would have liked winning this breakaway stage. Steinhauser, my man, you dropped for no reason from a breakaway that made it, and you would have taken 1 minute 26 on the GC riders, but instead you take 17 seconds. You just lost a minute for free, bro. Now, I am quite happy about Marco Brenner. Despite dropping during the stage, he finishes in that GC group at the end. But now, let's take a look at GC. So first of all, Sepp Kuss is gone. Marco Brenner and Steinhauser moving up one position. Steinhauser, because he gained time, comes closer to Arensman, which is nice. So we're now in a podium position and a top 5 position. Like, that stage could have ended better. Steinhauser could have been in 4th in GC, but at the end of the day, we moved forward and not backwards, so I'm quite happy. But I gotta say, beating Isaac Del Toro to win this Giro, I don't see that happening. Now, you might have noticed Marco Brenner is in a fitness peak. That's why he's getting these +3s, +2s every single stage, and it's probably gonna last until the end of this race because it only got triggered halfway this Giro. Steinhauser, not looking that great because, well, he's not in a fitness peak, and it's gonna take like 8 more days for him to trigger that. So it's gonna be happening at the last 2 stages of this Giro, which that's too late. But hey, as we say in Belgium, we gotta row with the sticks we have, so let's do that. Next up, pretty simple, flat sprint stage. So 15k to go, the brake's about to be caught, and the REMBE train is on. Behrens is our man for the day, +2 on the day, so 77 sprint. Bauer didn't look so good with a -1, so that's why he's a regular ruler today. Last 7 kilometers, we've got Wilkes at the front. Bauer can take over as we speak. Wilkes is gone for. Behrens in 4th wheel. Looking really good so far, our team. So let's try and keep it up. Let's lower it a little bit. I'm spending red bar on everybody, and I don't like that. Let's do 99 again. Herzog can take over in this corner. Bauer is done for. Balderstedt looking good. Energy gel too late on Behrens, so that was a misser. Come on, Balderstedt. Lead out of a lifetime, last 2.5 kilometers. And I shall go 99 and I'll start sprinting right now. Behrens in the wheel, 1.4 kilometers to go. Come on, this is it, this is it, this is it. Behrens comes around, Behrens gets blocked. No, Balderstedt, you idiot. No, it would have been ours. Oh, we got blocked in by Fiorelli and our own lead out. No! I believe we would have won that, genuinely. Oh, I'm not sure I want to see this replay. Behrens in the wheel. Oh, perfectly. And now I launch from the wheel. No! Losing all my speed. Oh, that is painful. Like, I don't even know what to say. That's just sad. Wait a second, we're only 25 points behind in the Ciclamino jersey? I think we should start thinking about this. Anyway, looks like it's time trial time again on stage 14, 31.9 kilometers, but this time around, it's completely flat. Damon Arensman is in 4th in GC, so I fear that he might move up to the podium. But Steinhauser is like 3 minutes ahead of the riders behind him, so he should be fine. So I played around a little bit with the previous riders, and I feel like 76 to 79 is really where the effort is at for this time trial. So let's hope that works on Steinhauser and Brenner. So first of our 2 riders, Georg Steinhauser, I want to start him on 79.80 actually, maybe a bit faster than expected. There we go. Brenner will start in 2 riders, so I'll have to focus on 2 riders again. Oh la la, +4 on time trial on Brenner, so that's 76 time trial, that's amazing. We have a +2 on Steinhauser, so also 76 time trial. That's pretty good for today. Time for the first time check for Georg. Let's take a look. 1 minute behind, that's quite a lot. Come on, Marco, please do better, please do better. And 1 minute 02, pretty similar. Like riders like Roglic with 75 time trial on 23 seconds. So that's a lot better than us. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this intermediate. Let's take a look. Steinhauser on 1 minute 41. Marco Brenner hopefully better. 1:44. So once again, fairly similar. That's not great. 1.5k to go for Steinhauser, running out of yellow bar. Now spending his red energy on the last little bits. Come on, to the line, to the line, to the line. 99. There goes Steinhauser and 36th on 1:45. At least he didn't lose time compared to the first time check, but let's hope Brenner's time is fairly similar. Into the last 2 kilometers, already spent his red bar, so we'll have to lower his effort right now to like 75. He's gonna run out. I have to lower it. 70? Something like that until the line. There we go. Brenner makes it in 1:53. Ooh, we've got a new leader. Del Toro's time trial was significantly worse than Martinez, and Martinez is leading the Giro by 1 second. Now, when it comes to our riders, we did lose time compared to the first 2 riders in GC, but Brenner did sustain that podium against Arendsman, so that's nice. Steinhauser still in 5th. Like, not a fantastic time trial, but not a disaster. But hey, now it's time again for the mountains. We've got a major mountain stage, perhaps the Queen stage, to Livigno. When it comes to the favorites, we are nowhere to be seen, not in the top 10, and Isaac Del Toro with 82 mountain is the heavy favorite. For contrast, we've got 76 on Steinhauser and 75 on Brenner. Like, it is a proper risk, but I'm actively considering sending Steinhauser with a few other riders in the breakaway. I don't know how the peloton will react though. And the major downside is, if he doesn't get in that breakaway, we lost a lot of energy with him. So before the start, I paused the race. If we want to go in the breakaway, it's probably gonna be Wilkes together with maybe a secondary GC rider in Steinhauser. So that's kind of the plan. Maybe I can send Steinhauser together with Bauer up the road first. That might be an idea because those 2 riders are at the front of the peloton right now. Sadly, also Steinhauser with a -1 RDC, but it's not impacting his mountain stats. So still 76. Marco Brenner with a +3, so 78 mountain. That's fantastic. Anyway, let's start by attacking with both Bauer and Steinhauser. And together at the same time, I'll try to get everybody else near the front, just in case I want to send other riders up the road with them. That is kind of my plan, so let's get this party started. And there we go. Where's Bauer? Bauer is not here. Bauer stuck. Oh, I don't like that. Can I follow this man? For Pro, there we go. And we're in the break with both riders. That's amazing. Can I send someone else up there? No one else is near the front of the peloton, so that's not a great start. Okay, even more attacks behind. I should have sent someone with them though. I would like to attack with both Behrens and Ballerstedt to have even more domestiques in the breakaway. So let's try and bridge towards those 3 riders. Hopefully we can make it to the front of the race like this. There we go, first climb of the day, and our guys in the chasing group are now closing in towards the breakaway, and they're in it, so that's perfect. Behrens can, I don't know, he won't survive too long, so let's just use him to protect Steinhauser. Bauer and Ballerstedt can sit up. So, second climb is about to start. I hope Behrens and Bauer survive that, but I doubt they will. 3 minutes 10 to the peloton now, so far the race is going pretty damn fantastic. So, Behrens has been dropped almost at the top of this climb, so we gotta move up again and make sure we are over the top with the front guys because they're about to attack for the KOM point. Bauer looking fantastic. Ballerstedt in a bit of trouble, so he's about to get dropped. That's a bit of a bummer. Come on, Bauer, get over the top, get over the top. He's gonna be able to get back in the descent, and we need that, man, because there's a giant valley to come, and I want to pace with someone in that valley. So the descent is done. Bauer is back in the group, so that's fantastic. Ballerstedt is a whopping 1 minute 40 behind, so that's a bit of a bummer. Ideally, he could get back to McNulty and Glow, because then he might make it back to the group, so I kind of don't want to pace here until Ballerstedt is back. If he can make it back, that is. Yeah, Ballerstedt is literally losing time to the front, so I think it's time to cut the rope here and pull him back to the peloton. Let's try and take the 3 bonus seconds here at the intermediate. There we go. Perfect. Okay, 80 kilometers to go, and now it's time for one of the most iconic climbs in the Giro d'Italia, the Passo del Mortirolo. 17 kilometers, 6.9%. I'm in the breakaway, still 2 riders. Bauer still here protecting quite well. 4 minutes 24 on the peloton. In the peloton, we are well positioned. I'm not planning to do anything with Brenner on that climb, just surviving. In this breakaway, I moved Steinhauser from the front to the back and to 75 effort because I want to spend as little energy as possible here. Lewis Bauer, man, what a day for this man. This man is on the slopes of the Mortirolo, protecting Georg Steinhauser. That is insane. And finally, Bauer is done for with about 6 kilometers to the top, so he ain't coming back. In the peloton, the tempo's not too high, so I'm quite well positioned with Brenner. That's nice. Ooh, the tempo in this breakaway has gone down in the last 3 kilometers of this climb. Do I push on or do I save my energy? I feel like I can somewhat push on a little bit. Into the mist, Georg Steinhauser on the Mortirolo. No damage yet. Oh, Bilbao is dropping. McNulty and Vermarke on a bit of a gap. Biganzoli, Rafferty, all gone. Steinhauser, I don't really care about the KOM points. I just want to get over the top and see how strong I am compared to the others. Only Ryan in the wheel, he can take the KOM points actually. Might as well just steal them myself. There we go, over the top. Let's drop it down to 65 effort and let's try and regenerate fully. And in the peloton, complete inactivity. Nothing's happening down here. Oh, no. What the fuck just happened? Half my team crashed. Brenner, Wilksch, Herzog, everybody's down. Like, Bauer's the only one that's not down. Come on. What do I do? I need to get up. Is that the Maglia Rosa? I literally can't tell. I think that's the Maglia Rosa, right? I think it is. That is Martinez on the floor as we speak. Hopefully my riders get up. Hopefully they get up. Come on. Martinez is abandoning. Oh my God. Martinez is abandoning. Let's try and get our asses to the front as soon as possible. Martinez is out of the race. Daniel Martinez, the Maglia Rosa, is abandoning the race. That is crazy. Now, we are quite far behind, so I decided to drop back Bauer as well. He needs to wait for the gang as well. 2 minutes behind the GC group. But by the way, Steinhauser is 10 minutes with this breakaway ahead of the peloton. So if this breakaway continues, we're in the Maglia Rosa. Some people have come back in that breakaway group, so that is pretty amazing. It's now a larger group, so I'm hoping they start collaborating a little bit. What if I pace on 65? Do other people start helping me? That would be nice. Come on, let's try and get Brenner back here. The gap is now 1 minute 20 towards the GC group in which Del Toro is setting his team to pace together with Decathlon for O'Connor. Goldu has decided to attack. I knew you were a bad man. He saw me crash and decides to attack. Steinhauser still in the break. Gap is now 8 minutes 40. Come on, Wilksch. Yes, there we go. We made it back. Wilksch has done it. Let's try and sit up and let's try and recover with Brenner, but that's gonna be tough because from this point onwards, small descent and a big climb. And Wilksch is done for, so he's literally alone. The gap is now 5 minutes 20, 5 minutes 12 to this breakaway. Come on, breakaway. Keep on cooking, guys. Keep on cooking. I'm trying to not spend energy on Steinhauser, to just sit back and let the others do it, but we're gonna have to start pacing ourselves a little bit in the next climb. 1% yellow for Brenner, so I'm accepting he's out of GC. I'm gonna focus all out on Steinhauser now. Let's try and make a good stage out of this. 19k to go, 10 kilometers of climbing left. O'Connor is attacking. Ayuso trying to close it down for Del Toro. They're only 2 minutes behind now, so come on, breakaway, move your ass. Am I gonna have to do it myself? No one else in this group is pacing, so I think I might have to. I'm gonna start pacing on, let's say, 70, something like that. I don't want to pace too much harder than that. Gap is down to 45 seconds. Ayuso is closing us down. Come on, Steinhauser. The climb of your life, my friend. Let's do 75, 7.5 kilometers to go. It's not a finish at the top though, so a small descent and then to the finish line. So I can't spend all I have on this climb either. Gap is down to 30 seconds now. And McNulty's here for Del Toro as well, so I'm not feeling great about this. But people are dropping in this chasing group. Ayuso is done for, so it's down to Del Toro to do it himself. Steinhauser still pacing right now with everybody in the wheel. That is not a fantastic strategy, but I really don't know what else to do. More people dropping. Ayuso, O'Connor, Bernal, Roglic, Del Toro with Arensman and Thomas in the wheel. I just keep on pacing in this front group. I'm gonna keep on doing that. 85 towards the top on this climb. Come on. I care about the stage, but I also just care about gaining time in GC. You know, that's my main focus. So I'm just going to keep on climbing, not 85, 75. I want to keep some energy for that final climb as well. And Del Toro doesn't have it. I don't think he's going to be able to bridge to this breakaway. There comes the attack for the KOM points. I just got to try and follow. And that is working. Down to 85 in the wheel. Let's sit up. 65, 50, for all I care. I just need to stay in the wheel of these other guys for now. Come on. 1 minute 57 again? 2 minutes? No, it's not 2 minutes to Del Toro. It is It's 2 minutes again. Steinhauser did not recover at all. That is horrible. I was hoping for a bit better, my man. That is not good. We're getting dropped now. I shouldn't have paced that hard, but then Del Toro would have come to us. I don't know. We're out of yellow bar. I'm just pacing myself now. We've got McNulty in the wheel. Del Toro is slowly catching up again. He's got Arensman in the wheel. Let's hope he runs out of energy soon. We are definitely running out of energy. 63 in the last 2.4 kilometers. Is the gap staying the same? 1 minute 15? I think he's about to run out of energy too. No, he's dropping Leknesund, catching Vermarke, catching Rafferty. He's coming for us. Del Toro is coming for us. And I'm super scared. 40 seconds is the gap now. He's coming a little bit closer, but not much. He's not coming closer much at all. Actually, he is. 20 seconds. Oh, Del Toro, please, my man. Please, let me live. No, no, no. Del Toro, no, no. Last 500 meters. He crosses me. Oh my God. Where are the other GC riders? Is this them? Arensman is there. But yeah, we might get close to passing Arensman in GC. I'm not sure, but I think Steinhauser is on the podium now. Meanwhile, Brenner is gonna finish so far behind. 8 minutes on the stage winner, so roughly 6 minutes on the GC riders. So that is not exactly what we were hoping for. But hey, he crashed, we tried to save it, it didn't work out. At least we had Steinhauser in that breakaway. So we finished on 3 minutes and 7 seconds in this stage, but I think we're second in GC now. Yes, we are. And we're still fourth with Brenner? Really? That is something I did not expect, I can tell you that. 4 minutes 31 behind Del Toro, and Brenner on 8:55 of the lead, but a lot of people within 3 minutes of him, so it's gonna be hard to sustain that. Wait a second, I swear Daniel Felipe Martinez was standing still on that descent, but somehow he still finished the race on 14 minutes 26. It looked like he was abandoning. Hey, at least he's out of GC. Now, this 16th stage, I'm not too sure what to expect. I think in real life, the stage was supposed to start with the Stelvio, but it got taken out for weather reasons most likely, and this is what we got. A stage with a 25-kilometer climb at the end with a bit of a descent in that climb, bit of a weird one. Despite being high up in GC, I'm nowhere near the favorite for a race like this, so I'm kind of wanting to send someone in the breakaway again this time around, but in a stage that is only 125 kilometers, a break is easily controllable. But hey, the most important part is keeping Steinhauser on the podium. Whew, after that last stage I took a small break just to take a piss and to relax a little bit because man, this has been a stressful day. And I feel like this stage is also gonna be quite stressful. Power can protect Steinhauser, and I will try to attack with Brenner and with Bores into the breakaway. That's kind of the thing I'm feeling here. Bores get to the front, there we go, and together with Brenner into the attack. That's perfect. We've got a companion as well in Stonemeted. Brenner can sit up and Bores can do the work. I'm trying to get one more rider in this breakaway and it seems to be working. Ballerstedt is closing the gap down and the peloton is now a minute behind, so that's good. To be honest, halfway the stage, whatever I'm trying to cook up is not happening. 1 minute is the gap only, so I literally might as well drop Brenner back at this point. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. This ain't working, so it's a waste of energy being in this breakaway. There we go, back in the peloton and Decathlon stopped spacing, so I was the cause for the misery in the breakaway. Badens can protect Brenner. These other two dudes can sit up in this breakaway and let the others do the work. And this way I've got some satellite riders up the road, but they're out of energy, so I'm not sure how useful that is. So 32 kilometers to go. The climbing has begun for the breakaway. The peloton probably as well pretty soon. Yep, they're turning on it as we speak. Brenner and Steinhauser are in a pretty damn good position and the tempo here is pretty slow, so that's all fine for me. The thing is, in the last stage when Brenner lost so much time, my first thought was, okay, we've got a clear leader now, but that's actually somewhat not the case because Brenner is still 4th in GC, so it's not like he's a decade behind. And most importantly, in the coming mountain stages, it could be useful to have a secondary GC rider close in GC to do exactly what we did in that last stage. Send the second rider into the breakaway and make a move that way. So yeah, I feel like I still have to take care of both Brenner and Steinhauser here. Ballerstedt has been caught, Bores is about to be caught as well. These satellite riders were useless. Now it's time for the climbing to start with about 15 kilometers to go and our position is looking quite good. Brenner maybe can move a little bit forward. That would be nice, but Steinhauser's looking quite good. Only a 5 km climb, but I want to keep my energy for the final climb. Or actually, do I attack with Brenner on this climb? That's also a possibility. Is that a move? Yes, Martin is attacking together with ForPro and Ryan. Do I respond to that? I kind of might. Herzog and Brenner can try and attack. It's 2.9 kilometers to the top, so I don't necessarily want to do it too explosively either. There we go. 3 OE Domestique still left. There we go. Can I join those guys? That would be nice. I'm going to try and pace myself with Brenner. Herzog can protect him. That's my plan here. And let's try and get to these front 3 riders here. Meanwhile, in the peloton, we're sitting up. Steinhauser with Wilksch protecting. That's nice. Come on, Brenner. Get to the top on 99 towards these guys. Then I can sit up in their wheel over the top, but I'm not getting to their wheel. That's a bit of a bummer. I would like to get to their wheel and recover fully in the descent, and I'm in the group. That is nice. This is the front of the race. I didn't actually realize that. And the gap to the peloton is 1 minute 20, so that's not too bad, but Brenner's got to recover some of that yellow bar first. Now, the Monte Pana, 7.6 kilometers, 6.1%. I'm looking good with that Brenner guy up there, but Steinhauser's positioning is not the best necessarily. Wilksch still looking good though, so that is nice. That is perfection. I will keep that going. Herzog about to be caught, can be Domestique a little bit then. I will put Wilksch back in the wheel of Steinhauser. Behrens can do that work. Brenner still looking okay up here, but I don't know if he'll gain any time, to be honest, because it's still 4 kilometers, and with that energy, that's not looking too bright. Come on, Brenner. Oh, Hamilton, Scaroni. Come on, Brenner. Hold on. Hold on for dear life, brother. Hold on for dear life. Oh, this tempo is too high for us. Yeah, Martinez, Ryan, and ForPro are getting away. Steinhauser needs to move up a little bit. Let's make sure we don't lose any time today. That would be the focus. Herzog is done for. Come on. Wilksch looking fantastic as a Domestique today, by the way. Let's focus on 87, something like that. Brenner is getting dropped. Let's pace 85 for the last kilometer, I think. We can't sustain that, though. Let's do 87, 90, something like that. I think Brenner's about to get caught, so that attack might have been all for nothing, but at least we tried something, you know? And Steinhauser will survive in the group. Let's make sure there's no gaps, though. Brenner definitely up here, so that is nice. Oh, there's a gap. Damn it! There's a gap. Ah! Brenner's at least up here, and it's mostly OAE riders, so it's not the end of the world, but I would have liked for this to be one group, you know? So, Isaac Del Toro took another 13 seconds on the group of Steinhauser, but Marco Brenner is in that group of Del Toro, so that's a good one. To be honest, I shouldn't be too negative here, because at the end of the day, we survived another mountain stage with both our riders in that top 5. Still second on 4:44 and still 4th on 8:55. Like, I never believed in fighting Del Toro for the Maglia Rosa, so this is the best case scenario going into the last 5 days of this race. But I'm afraid those last 5 days will be for the next episode. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.